Janie, and I am a Soulful teacher, and I'm a self-love coach, Holy Fire Reiki master, intentional planner, and a actual high school teacher. And I'm here to help you with discovering a new path to intentional self-care through self-love. And lots of planning involved. You can go to my website at soulfulteacher.com and check out all the resources there, as well as this YouTube page or Instagram, wherever you're watching. And I'm here for you. I'm here to share my self-love journey, my self-care journey as well, and I hope you find these videos valuable. And make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and most definitely feel free to use my affiliate link. All proceeds go to my content creation, and it's not an additional cost to you. So I would be very appreciative for that. Thank you so much for your support. Be sure to check out the extension post on soulfulteacher.com, and it has additional photos, tips and tricks, things like that. And I hope this helps you on your journey as well. And let's get to it. So this planner is the compact vertical from Erin Condren, and I'm going to cover my system of how to use your calendars, and I'm also going to talk about self-care planning as well in the layout itself, and I'm going to talk about notes. So the calendar portion of this video, I am going to create a second video with it. That way it's all in one place, and if you want to skip over, etc., you can do that. All right, so let's get to it. So we're here at the mini months, and how I planned this is that I started with the holidays. So the holidays are going to be in these greens or blues, whatever color you see. Sometimes I see blue, sometimes I see baby blue, turquoise, etc. So whatever you want to call them. And then I plan those out here. So I have all these, and these mean that I have off. This is off. I'm off. I don't have to worry about it. It's there. Now this one right here, I haven't put the label on here, but this is holidays that I celebrate that are not off. So like Halloween, Halloween I don't have off, but I celebrate that. So little things like that, those are the ones that are not in the academic calendar, because when you start this calendar process, it's important for you to follow a calendar. So what I mean by that is, are you following an academic calendar? Are you following a seasonal calendar? What are you following? So you can put in your dates, etc. in here. I'm a teacher, so I follow the academic calendar, the academic year. And I have here in kind of this maroon color, I have one here for the first day of school and last day of school. I use these transparent stickers or circles from Erin Condren, and they come in a 3-pack, but this one is different. This one I got, I think, in a surprise box, but they come in different ones. I just cannot find my other ones. I think I just misplaced them. But that's how I plan. Now over here, anniversaries and birthdays. So rose gold is going to be anniversaries. So right here's an anniversary, right here. And then birthdays are in gold. So I have them circled. I don't have all the birthdays here because it'd be impossible to put all the birthdays. So that's where your perpetual calendar comes in. And let me pull that real quick. Pick your perpetual calendar. The only issue with these is that if you're going to use the same ones, understand that these sometimes change. So for your perpetual calendar, just kind of be consistent with it. Fill it up. And I didn't even know this is contacts. Where are the contacts? I'm going to tell you right now. Your girl did not know it had contacts in here. It's right here. I wouldn't definitely use it for passwords unless you had it under lock and key or safe or something like that. But, just something to think about. This is really nice though. I usually don't use them. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't really use them a lot, but I kind of want to this year. Just because, more organizational tools that we can use. And lots of people use these for different things like self-care, reflections, affirmations, things like that. So something to think about when you're using your perpetual calendars. I like to keep mine just because I don't use them, but I like to keep them. I don't know. This year is going to change. I'm telling you right now. We're going to make some changes here. So that's how I use this. Now, you see these holidays, correct? All right. So I'm going to just say that you heard me, you hear me, you see me. we're gonna use these holidays, these PD days, etc., this professional development, etc. So we're gonna go over here to August, and I'm gonna show you again. This is the same type of thing. Now, these right here, these little pinkish ones that are lighter than the school ones, these are my self-care days. Okay, so my self-care days are different. I already planned these self-care days. I have to do them on the weekends, like full day ones. When I talk about self-care days, I'm talking about a full self-care day. Okay, I'm also taking time to relax, to plan. I'm going to try to, especially during the PD days, I'm going to try to do all of my household chores or anything like that during the weekday, so that way Saturday and Sunday come, I am relaxed and I'm ready to go to welcome my new kiddos here. So it's something to think about when you're planning. Now, here's a birthday. So something to think about. Add your birthdays here. Add your events. So let's go back over here to the calendar. So this one, I want you to come this over here. Okay. So birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, your academic calendar, your appointments, your due dates, your self-care days, your adventure days. I don't have any adventure days here. Again, I have to be realistic with my planning because August is going to be a heavy month. It's the start of a new school year. I have to set boundaries. I have to set up procedures, etc. And then September, I am actually going to plan my self-care days. I'm thinking 23rd to the 30th. That's going to be the day I actually take off. I need to do that because I need to recharge. Now, I understand that some professions and some jobs and careers don't allow a lot of time off. So for you, get ready for the weekly one when we cover that as well. And since I'm talking about weekly, let's kind of talk about how this looks in a weekly.
Adventure days are new things you want to try and experience in your life. So that's what the adventure is all about. Trying something new, maybe meeting new people, taking the time to explore your world around you. When you plan your self-care days, make sure that they are realistic with your time schedule. And do not feel pressured to do a whole day. Add 1 minute and then keep on adding and keep on adding. The important part is to remain consistent, and over time, your self-care creativity, your self-care plans will be automatic. It'll be second nature.
Here's our calendar. Okay, we have our little dates here. Now this is the weekly. So I'm going to do this in my vertical 7x9, and as well, obviously I already did it here. And I'm going to use some of this. So to be quite honest with you, I'm probably going to go back and forth with these layouts because these are the layouts that I perform better with, because I just really, really love both. I love the size of this. I hope next year that this vertical will be in A5 coil as well. So the same difference right here, well, the same thing here. I'm going to put in I'm going to start doing this here. It works also in a vertical. Something to think about if you're using two planners. I really like this for lists. I like this for wellness. I love this for just general self-care things as well. Something to think about as you move forward. This is how I plan. So this is how I actually use the calendar system in my planner. And I hope that this section has helped you come up with ideas on how to plan your calendar system as well. Because it's all about the flow and system. You want to have that flow, you want to have that system so you can be successful as well. Now, I do have something here that I want to talk about briefly, is your microdoodles. So I think I did a microdoodle over here. So, no, I did not. So, I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. So let's pretend that, let's do a flag. I can't draw a flag, so I'm just going to draw a square. So a lot of people that I follow have beautiful drawings and beautiful creativity when it comes to just the art factor. And this is where the micro doodle came about. Doodling in where you're going to have a day off, where you're going to, just decorate, etc. And this can be also with stickers. It doesn't always have to be just drawing or writing. you can actually, just put a sticker on there. Stickers are great. They're amazing. I'm still on the lookout for, I'm a very much functional planner, so that's going to look different for me. But micro doodles, just a little doodle here and there that kind of says, hey, it's a special day. And hey, today I'm going to rest. And you maybe have a little photo or sticker of yourself, resting and things like that. You want to make your planner fun for you. So again, I hope this calendar system resonates with you and that it flows for your life and it helps your life plan a little bit better for intentional self-care and living the best life that you can for yourself. For the year at a glance, this idea is all about wellness, routine, books, adventure, etc. For every month, there's a goal, there's activities, there's things I can pull from. So meditation, Reiki, spirituality, these are the things I want to work on in June, July, okay? For the next one, fresh foods, rest, no tech, uncertain times of the day. Time to balance my time in August, September. These are the things that I have to focus on because this is when I go back to school. Then I'm going to focus on fall foods and fall activities. Then I'm going to transition into Thanksgiving and Christmas because I love that time of year, and intentions for the new year. And then I'm going to focus on winter foods. I didn't finish all this, but you get the point of it, okay? I'm also going to put some books that I want to read. I want to read a book not every month. Maybe other month. I'm really slacking on that area. So that's something that I really want to do because I want to read. I like to read. I just, we don't make it a priority. So it's something to think about as you move along with your plans as well. Really, for the pages before this, I just usually just put ideas that I need, or ideas that I have, or ideas that I want to do, etc. So that's what I usually do before each month, is just kind of brainstorm things. But I technically like to use this one the most, the one before the dashboard, because it gives me more ideas and I can kind of draft here and then execute here. So it's something to think about when you're planning your pages as well. Let's talk about how I use the dashboard. Again, this could be your brainstorming section of how you're going to plan this dashboard, okay? You can also use the back note pages for a bank of all of the activities you want to do, things you want to try, reflections, ideas, projects, etc. Kindness lists. How are you going to, what are these activities you want to do for your self-care and self-love? You can also use these as your journaling pages as well. For spiritual activities or religious activities, you can put that here as well. Make a list. It could be yoga, it could be meditation, it can be reading your Bible, it can be reading anything that's spiritual, anything that is, for your religion, for your spirituality. Doesn't have to go inside. Whatever it is that brings you joy and takes you to another level of spirituality, put that right there. Now, over here is a kindness list. Now remember, I have different ideas for each of these layouts, dashboard layouts, on every single video that I'm covering so far. So for the kindness list, you're going to put things that you're going to do for kindness purposes. There's a difference between nice. I read this somewhere. I don't even remember who it was. Maybe it's just the Conscious Lee. I think I saw him talk about this. I want to say it was him. That there's a difference between being kind and being nice. Kind comes from the heart and is intentional, and it comes from a good place. And the being nice is kind of almost like, you're obligated to just be nice because you want to gain something. So I wanted to do something that's called a kindness list, to do kind things for not only myself, but for others. And again, you don't have to use all of this all month long. You can pick and choose. It's a cafeteria, okay? It's a planner cafeteria, self-love, self-care, self-intentions, all that jazz, okay? So this is just your little bank that you can pull from each week, each day, etc. So a kindness list item could be writing a kind letter to somebody, a kindness list for myself. It could be me telling myself I did a good job, acknowledging that I did a good job. So those types of things would go on a kindness list. Trying something new. This coincides with our adventure days, okay? So again, adventure days is fun. It's, you're going for it. You're doing what you gotta do. You're experiencing life, etc. Now, reflections for July. It could be treated as a vision board if you like, but July reflections, what do you want? What do you want for yourself? What do you want for others? What do you want for the world? What are your intentions for July? How are you going to be? How are you going to live? How are you going to express yourself? So that's where you're going to write all this down and just reflect on it every day, every week. Just reflect on what you want, manifest that, get it going, make a plan, and work at it. Let's talk about the layout itself. So we have here mind, body, soul, task, appointment, goals, and I have different types of examples for you. Okay, so I have grocery orders on the 29th, and then on the 30th, picking it up. As you can see, there's color. So I apologize for somebody's mowing the grass. So I apologize for that if the video is picking it up. So we have here, pick up your order, and I put a check mark here. I'm kind of just keeping it simple. I feel like this planner is really for people who want to keep it simple and keep it moving. Lists, ideas, reflections, things like that. That I feel like this planner does that. And I really like it because it allows you to flow. And it's just a structure you need to, just like I said in the horizontal, or I think this one might go first. So the horizontal one, the same thing. I feel like it's like just a flow that you can create your structure however you want. And I really like that. So again, you have 5 minutes of self-care. Okay, say you wanted to add more self-care. So 5 minutes, go outside, go yoga, call a friend, TikTok. These are the types of ideas you could do. Be intentional about it. And then over here, I like these. This is the paper tape here. And these are the routine, I believe, stickers. I don't have them here. I think they all fell somewhere. But the spirit, this is your spiritual stuff. So for me, it's going to be meditation, holy fire, Reiki, things like that. And then movement. And then I have my movement sticker here. And it's telling you what I'm doing. So Peloton weights, Peloton weights, Peloton yoga. Why? Because Peloton, I want to do it 3 times a week so I can move, okay? Move my body. Weights because they help me strengthen my body, and I need to get a little stronger in my legs and my arms. And then yoga for the stretching and everything like that. So, and then also vitamins. I like this a lot. It's simple. It's to the point. You call it a day. Some people put stickers on it. Some people don't. It's whatever you want to do. Remember, this is your planner. Do what you want to do with your planner. And let me show you one last thing about this planner that I really, really like. And I haven't used these stickers. I really should. This is not really what I wanted to share, but I really like this as well. I like this. Oh, and here's another perpetual calendar. So, I have a lot of them this year. But, plan with intention your year. Plan with intention what you want out of your life. And that's just how it is. Do what you got to do. Make sure that you are living the best life that you can.